2016 with your monthly reading for the month of December 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far on the month of November. So let's see what is in store for you for next month. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread or towards the beginning of the month, you have the Six of Diamonds. So the Six of Diamonds here indicates that towards the beginning of the month you might be hearing some news about your work, possibly because you will have maybe receive your bonus maybe by the end of the month of the year, which is December. So highly unlikely that most of you will receive some kind of bonus or packages from the from your companies, like to appreciate you, to appreciate your works, your hard works and your efforts for the whole year. So that can be possible for some of you. Other than that, it can also be for a very small number of you may receive some kind of a offer to like promotions or something like relocations to a new place or new positions within your companies, or else you might be accepting a new job that comes towards the beginning of the month of December. That can be something that you have been like hoping for. If you stuck in your work, possibly you will receive those news soon in the beginning of the month. So the the second card representing your influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Three of Spades. So the Three of Spades here indicates that you will possibly have some kind of disagreements and disappointments with regards to your work. It depends on if you are like I say, if you are stuck in your work, possibly you have some kind of possibly like bitterness. I would say bitterness in terms of your maybe you have been working there for quite a long time, but you don't have any like much appreciations towards your work or towards your efforts, or maybe you are like spinning your wheel in the same place. You don't really have gotten like a promotion for some time, and it makes you feel like de-appreciated in some way. So let's clarify this card. I'm not sure what kind of disappointment that you possibly have. Okay, the disappointment is really regarding your somebody in your life, possibly from the earth sign males. Would likely it's your boss or your supervisors or your managers, and he might be somebody like in the age of 40 or so, and he's very, I would say, practical and business minded. So he will not listen to you if he doesn't have all the answers or all the reason why he has to follow your suggestions. So the things that you might have to do, like if you have to possibly has to argue with him, you will end up as a loser if you don't have all the answers to him. So it's very important here, if you want to initiate any changes or like having discussions or dispute towards this man, so you will have to be prepared on all the things that you need to show it to him. I think it's the discussion is related to move. So because there's a 6 and 9 here, there's endings of the situation. That means that you have to move somewhere. Maybe you are relocating, but you are maybe resisting not to do it. Maybe because maybe you already bought a house in your current locations, and you don't want to start all over again in the new place or the new branch or new destination place. Even if you have got like a lot of allowance or increase in your salary, and because you have to leave your families, and also that can be possible too. You don't want to leave your comfort zone in some way. So just think about it. If you have all the answer or all the reason why you don't want to take those moves, just present it to this man, this king of diamonds, and hopefully he will be able to consider you. But be mindful that you have to be very practical to talk to him. If it is only for like based on your emotions, then he might not listen to what you say. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Ace of Spades. So the Ace of Spades is yeah, this is related to your wish come true actually, which relates to your work situation. Like I said before, actually the beginning of the month is a fruition from the past, like you already received those news, highly likely for some of you that you will get those jobs. Just the material things, like all the implementation of those offer, will possibly come towards the beginning of the month. So just be prepared for that. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Seven of Clubs. I think that's disagreements or disarguments with this King of Diamonds has been going on back and forth for you, like your manager or supervisor or whatever the case may be, and it looks like that you have already defended yourself a lot. Like possibly this king has been giving you a hard time in some way. You have a lot of arguments with him, and you don't know what to do as well, because this king is always like have a distance with you. He's not really I think he's trusting you, but he cannot like really accept what you say. Maybe because you don't have all the answers, so you cannot answer all of his questions in some way it relates to your your decisions. So that can be something that you need to consider. So the next card that you're representing the things that you need to let go of, you have this the Seven of Hearts. So the Seven of Hearts here indicates that you will have some kind of, I would say, maybe because of these news that comes your way towards the beginning of the month, it also forces you to let go all all the things that you have been dreaming of in the past. Like you have been dreaming of staying in your current place for the next 10 or 20 years or so, staying with your families, happy ever after in some way, but it is not happening. So you just have to let go those things, the things that have in your brain, in your mind, because sometimes it's like if you always keep on longing those dreams, that means that you are denying your realities. So don't be too denial as well, because you have to face the fact, you have to face the reality of your life, and you have to be responsible on the things that you have already decided. So maybe you don't have choice here. It looks like the universe forces you to move with the decision from the King of Diamonds, and that can be something that you possibly has to do. So be gentle to yourself and just follow what he said. Maybe this will lead to something good, something better. So because nobody knows what will happen unless you try. So the next card that you have representing the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Nine of Diamonds. So the Nine of Diamonds here indicates that you will have absolutely like maybe because you have to move, then everything like you have to do it yourself. So you are very independent towards the end of the month. Maybe you have to spend your time alone in some way, or it can also be like that is one of the possibilities. If you are not having this force to leave before the holiday season, and then you might be able to like having a good time once for all for with your families before you might be can delay it. If you can just delay it until the maybe next year, then you can move by maybe by the end of the year, and by the month of January 2019 you will be able to finally realize your dreams or do what you want. And again, this is something that is case related, so you have to be mindful here on what you can do. And let's see the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck of your spread. You have the Five of Diamonds. So yeah, all of these spread you can see here, especially is related to the dispute and the disagreements and the disappointment that you have. So try not to focus on that and try to let go the things that you possibly has to let go, and possibly something good will happen if you believe in it. So try to be mindful and don't be stressed too much, and try to be open on the any changes that may appear. I think Uranus is in Aries right now, so that's possibly can might be forcing you to change. And yeah, see what comes out and be positive. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe. If you want to donate, just follow the link on the description below, and see you next month. Thank you.